Well, it's been a little while since my last 787 video, and that's probably a good thing. But what could have been an awful tragedy thankfully was not. Well, not for LOT Airlines anyway, but it's still not a great look for the Dreamliner. I'll tell you about it next on Maximus. Greetings everybody, Maximus here. I hope you're all doing well wherever you may be all around this great big world of ours. Well, on January 4th last week, the pilots of a LOT Polish Airlines 787 flight to Warsaw declared a MayDay, telling air traffic control that one of their engines was on fire. MayDay calls are usually reserved for life-threatening emergencies, as opposed to pan-pan calls, which are for less serious situations. So you know the crew was obviously concerned for the safety of all on board when they made that MayDay call. The MayDay went out when the pilots, as well as all on board, smelled a strong odor of smoke and most likely fire. The incident was treated so seriously that all planes around Warsaw Chopin International Airport were held in the air, while as many as 10 fire trucks rushed to meet the stricken Dreamliner as it touched down, following its 10-hour flight from Seoul, South Korea. However, when the fire crews reached the aircraft, thankfully there was no engine fire visible. So then what caused the terrifying burning smell that led to the MayDay call? Well, as they say, what had happened was, in fact, there was no engine fire at all. Instead, it was actually one of the 787's electronic windows in the economy section that had started to melt. As you can see in this picture obtained by the Aviation Herald, it shows what appears to be burn marks on the actual window. Some people may not know that the Boeing 787 Dreamliner has a unique feature in that it comes with electronically dimmable windows instead of the old-fashioned pull-down window shades. I know, pretty cool, right? The windows use what's called electrochromatic technology. This allows the passengers to dim windows from day to night with just the press of a button. The technology works by running an electric current through a special transparent gel that is sandwiched between the two panels within the window. Increasing the voltage running through the gel makes the window increasingly darker. The Dreamliner windows have 5 settings, from 1, which is fully transparent, to 5, which is the darkest setting, although some light is still visible in daylight. The windows can be controlled by the passengers at their seats, but they can also be overridden by flight attendants using a central control system. However, in what may be news to many, the Dreamliner window manufacturer Gentex has been approached by Airbus for an updated version that will launch on the A350 later this year, and which will boast a maximum dimming effect that is 100 times darker than the previous version found on the 787s. However, after all was said and done, the melting window damage didn't appear to be too severe, as the 10-year-old LOT Dreamliner was put back into service within a day of landing in Warsaw. But this isn't the only time the Boeing 787's windows have melted. In 2019, after Turkish Airlines took delivery of its very first of 29 787 Dreamliners, and before any passengers flew on their new baby, they had a professional film crew come in and take pictures for YouTube and their website. And naturally, Turkish Airlines wanted to show off their brand new Boeing in the best light possible, literally. But it seems that the film crew went to such extremes to show the plane in the best light possible that the camera lights they used were so powerful that the brand new 787 couldn't stand the heat. Again, literally. I don't know what kind of lights the film crew used, but they were so hot they actually melted the windows out of the brand new plane. But as you can see in these pictures of the melted windows, it isn't easy to be glamorous. But at least the pictures of the interior came out really nice. Well, thankfully this latest incident of melting windows wasn't serious either. Nobody on the airline or on the ground was hurt. And as they say, all's well that ends well. And speaking of well, that's all I have for you today. Please be sure and follow me on Twitter. The link is down below, along with some other links if you'd like to help support the channel. And thank you as always for stopping by. And on your way out, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell. And as always, remember, leave the rubber on the runway and your troubles on the ground. And I will see you next time in the air. Yeah, this is Maximus.